What is good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Afro Owned. Got another guest, another black entrepreneur. A friend of mine went to school with her, Albranie, the owner and founder of Just From Nature.
That's correct.
How you doing today, Albranie? Everything's good?
Well. Everything's great. Thank you for asking.
So how's business going? Business good?
Yes, the business is great.
Okay, so let's start with the question because we want to go right into it. That's how I like to do my interviews. So tell us about your business. Like, what is Just From Nature?
Just From Nature is my natural product line. It originated in March of last year, actually. So I'm about to come up on my anniversary of having my business.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So Just From Nature is a natural product line. I literally have products for hair, skin, the inside of the body, outside of the body.
Right.
It's a holistic business, so everything is natural.
Right. That's good. And it's good that you said natural because I feel like as a black community, that's the wave we're on. We want a lot of natural ingredients or natural just things as far as like what we put in our body or even, when we eat. We want to be on that natural, culture now. So that's good that you're doing natural. So what made you start this business? Like, what made you get into this field of doing natural products and creating the natural products for your brand?
So it all started last year around this time. I literally was making detox drinks because I was looking to lose some weight. So everywhere I went with these detox drinks, which my detox drinks have different fruits in them. Most of the time I use the same fruits like cantaloupe and pineapple, apples. And so people would see me with these drinks and like, do you sell those? Are you selling those? And I'm like, no, I'm not selling those. And it got to a point where people asked me so many times that I was like, I feel like I'm missing out on money because people were asking. So I started selling the detox drinks by themselves. And then after I started selling the detox drinks, I was like, well, what more can I make? Because I can't just be selling drinks all year long. It's going to get cold. It was hot then, so it was detox waters. So people see the fruit floating in the water, and they're like, oh, I want one. Because it looks good.
That do sound good, honestly.
So it looks good, and they're like, oh, I want one. Are you selling those? And then finally, I started selling them, and then it kind of opened the doors for me to sell other natural products.
Okay, I like that. So will you go back to making detox drinks like under your brand? Could you see yourself doing that again or revisiting that?
Oh yeah, I still currently sell the detox drinks.
Oh, okay.
It just gets a little, like, since it's cold right now, it gets a little tiring carrying around all those drinks because people aren't as thirsty as they are in the summertime. So they see it in the summer and it's like, it's hot, I want some water, you're carrying it, I want some, it's hot here.
Supply and demand.
So right now, with it being wintertime, people are more so interested in all the other products.
Okay, I like that. So I'm a big picture guy. So where do you see your business 3 to 5 years from now? Like, where do you want to see your Just From Nature 3 to 5 years from now?
3 to 5 years from now, I definitely don't want to be carrying around a box with all of my stuff, or a basket rather, with all of my things. I'd rather my products be sold in a store. So I'm looking to have my own store to sell my products out of. Any
specific location, like in Georgia, out of Georgia, in Atlanta?
Yeah, more than likely I'll be in Atlanta. Because, that's where everybody else is at. And I have it seems like I have a higher demand in those areas, like more populated areas, because more people are interested in, like you said, becoming natural and doing natural healing. So I definitely want to have a storefront in the future.
And that's funny you said that because what you do, demographics do play a part, because you can go downtown or like little 5 Points, and those who know, we are from Georgia, so if y'all know what cities we're talking about, then just look up Georgia and you'll know. So like little 5 Points and going towards the city, you'll find more people in that doing natural things. But like if you go like somewhere like Riverdale, Decatur, you won't find as big of like customers to give to, because it seems like based on what's out there and what's around them, they're not on that type of scene yet.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, because what I noticed is places like Decatur or Riverdale, I make sales there, but that's only because I'm literally going into barbershops. I'm going into beauty salons. So I'm going into places where they need the products, or they have an interest for it because they have clients that are, that need my products. Whereas if I'm downtown or I'm in 5 Points, I can be outside and sell that stuff. I can be anywhere on the street selling that stuff, because there's so much going on. Like, you have people tap dancing with a hat on the street, and people are making money doing that. So yeah, definitely demographics do count.
Right. So how so do you get any love when you go to the barbershops? Like, do they be like, no, don't be soliciting here? Or they really be supportive, like, yeah, go ahead, spread your love around and stuff like that?
I pulled up to a couple shops where I would see a no soliciting sign, and I would be like, oh, I'm just pretend like I didn't see the sign. And I would go in and I would talk to the owner, and I would be so professional. I'm like, hey, I just want to get your permission if I can sell my products. And most of the time, yeah, they don't say no. But I have been in the city, though. There was one shop I went to, and he was like, oh, no, we don't do any soliciting. And I was super sad, because it was like 20 barbers in there. It was a huge shop. And I was like, man, I could have probably walked in here and cleaned up. Because I feel like they would have supported me. But he was adamant about no soliciting. So, yeah. So I was able to get away with it sometimes, but not all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. So is it hard for you, like, do you have any loyal customers? Like, do you have like your set clientele? Like, you got your customers like, okay, around this time I want this product.
Yeah, I have set clientele, and that really keeps me going, because these people literally have me coming from all over the place sometimes, delivering them products, and they've been supporting me since I started, or since they've met me, and I really appreciate that. It's keeping my business going. It's keeping everything, keeping my products out there. And it's bringing more business, because those same people that shop with me all the time, they're like, oh, if I'm there dropping off products, people are like, oh, you're back. They see me and they think I'm just there to sell some more stuff. But I'm like, no, I'm here for this particular person. And then they're like, wow, so you've been shopping with her? Well, let me try some more stuff. And then it kind of just brings more business too.
See, you sound like you're going about this in a very strategic and smart way. So one thing I know about us is, for like when we're trying to build a business or branding, we like to give shout outs to our product and say, hey, share this or retweet that or post this for me. Hardly get anything. So what do you do different? Because one thing I feel like we lack is networking, and that's why a lot of black businesses don't grow like they supposed to, because of the lack of network, due to like cultural stuff we go through, like pride. We got prideful as a community. We're very selfish. We feel like we're looking over the shoulder, making sure the person behind me is not eating more than we do. Like, we have that type of culture in our communities. And if we expect any brands to grow, any black businesses to grow, then we need to cut that out. So how do you market and network? Like, what do you do? Like, do you do it through social media, or do you actually show your face on the streets?
I do both. I do social media and I do face-to-face. But the really big difference in like why I feel like it's a little more successful for me is because I'm actually really helping people. And I'm helping people who also have their own business. Right. So I'm not doing what you're saying, like looking over the shoulder, like making sure that the person behind me is not eating as much as I am. I'm making sure the person behind me is either beside me eating too. Like, even my friends who have their own businesses, any chance I get, if I can share their information, I share their information, because they do the same thing for me. So I feel like it's a support system. Like, you just having support from your own community, having support from your friends, your family, everybody, that it counts, even down to your family. Like, my mom told me the other day how proud of me she was, and that meant a lot, because I know she see me leaving the house, going out to sell these products every weekend. Sometimes, she helps me with making some things if I need a little help. And that's support too. I don't have time to make everything all the time, so sometimes I might be like, Mom, help me out, please. And she helps me, and that's great. So yeah, that support, you definitely need that.
So with you saying that, so you're a one-man band, or one-woman band, so it's just you.
It is just me, and in the future I would hope to have more people helping, because I always thought like, I could just do it all myself. Like even down to the marketing, even down to going out to sell the products, making the products. Like now I see why businesses hire employees, because trying to do everything yourself, that is hard.
It's very tiring, man.
That's
and it drains
hard.
you. It drains your ambition too. It really does. Trying to do everything yourself. But at the same time, it's like you force yourself to do it because, first of all, this is your thing. And one thing about building a business, that you have to wear many hats. And when you're starting off, you have to wear many hats. And sometimes, like with me personally, I just don't like relying on other people to do stuff business wise. Right. I don't like have to work around their schedule and stuff like that. Like I know me, I know my schedule, I know how consistent it is. So I know on this day I can get this done because it's my schedule. I don't have to worry about my friends or my other business partner schedule. I know I can get things done because I know my schedule. So that's another reason why a lot of us go into business line. There's nothing wrong with that, but as you grow, you're gonna have to expand your pocket and get somebody. So all your products are natural, correct?
Yes.
So where do you get your products from? Like where do you get the ingredients to make your products?
All of my herbal oils, because there's so far right now I have 5 different products. So I have like bath teas that consist of herbs. Right. And then I have my herbal oils. They all have different healing benefits. And then I have my detox drinks. Then I have the body oils. And I have sugar scrubs and body butters. So anything that I need that is herbal, then I just go to the herb shops. Right. Or oils, you can pretty much get like olive oil or grapeseed oil. You can get any of those oils pretty much any and everywhere, but you have to be careful because certain oils may not have all the benefits that you need if you're not buying the right type of oil. Okay. So it does get kind of tedious with that. Right. But yeah, most of the time I just go to like herb shops or health food stores, things like that.
Okay. So I'm not gonna let you explain about all your products, but I am curious about that sugar scrub. Like what is that and what does that do?
Okay, so the sugar scrub is good for exfoliation if you have dry skin or if you're looking to have more brighter skin or tighten the skin. Right. So I have different sugar scrubs that do different things, but it's organic sugar. I usually use brown sugar and then some other different ingredients like essential oils, things like that.
And you actually got to scrub it. Like,
you massage it into the skin. It could be wet skin or dry. Right. And then you're going to rinse it off. And then your skin's going to be all soft and shiny. Right. And moisturized. That's the biggest part. Right.
Okay, man. So we're about to wrap it up. So I got one more question for you. What advice can you give any young Black person who's trying to build their own business or brand, or even trying to get the courage to start a business? What advice can you give them?
The advice I could give a lot of advice because I feel like there's a lot that I'm learning about this. Right. But the main thing I would say is just making sure you have that drive and the ambition, because if you're working on your own business, like nothing's gonna happen if you don't make it happen. Right. Like literally. So true. I have to think about that myself. Like, okay, if I don't get up and go sell products today, I'm not gonna make any money. If I don't make any products tonight, like when I sell out of what I need for the day, if I don't make any products tonight, I'm not gonna have any products to sell tomorrow. I gotta do it tomorrow, and it just puts more and more on my schedule when I could just be making money. Right. So yes, just don't give up on yourself too. When you're out there and you're getting all those no's, or you're out there and you're not making any money, you can't give up. Right. Because every time I'm discouraged. Like, that discouragement, you feel so bad. You're like, man, I'm not making anything. Because some days you're gonna have great days, you're gonna have terrible days, you're gonna have in between days, you're gonna have days that you made a little bit. So it's just really based off of your drive, your ambition, and your hustle. Like, how bad do you want your business to do well? Right. That's good advice. So, young Black entrepreneurs, I hope y'all listening. She did drop some jewels. So how can the people reach you, like on your social media? Like, do you have Instagram, Facebook? Yes, I have Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. One Instagram is specifically for my products, which is just from _nature. And then the other Instagram is holistic_locks, because I do locks as well. Oh. So I'm transforming locks from the inside out. And when I say inside out, I'm saying inside the body and then outside of the hair.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, there you have it, people. We just wrapped up another episode of Afro Owned. I'm your host, the Afro Vegeta, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
And Kool-Aid.